All right, it's time for the TAC TV SPR Stress Test Challenge, as set up and ran by my buddy Monty LeClaire, the West Coast Navy SEAL that's the co-host on this episode. The two guns we have here are both from Bravo Company. I have Bravo Company SAM-R, which is Squad Advanced Marksman Rifle, essentially the SPR used by the United States Marine Corps, and he has the Mark 12 Mod O Flat Dark Earth SPR that Bravo Company offers. Now, Monty, you got an interesting point. As far as you know, the Navy never used any of the Mod O guns.
That's correct. I think the Army is the only one that ever used the Mod O's. I've never seen them in inventory in NSW at all. The only ones I've ever seen are the Mod 1.
Okay, Mark 12 Mod O, things you need to dial in here. It has a PRI free float tube, PRI flip up front sight, and an arms rail one piece on top. That was the first gen, essentially, SPR fielded by USSOCOM. And then later they went to a Mod 1, which featured a Knight's Armament rail and whatnot. All right, Monty, run us through the exact positions and what you're expecting out of this stress test.
Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to start at the bottom of the steps. We're going to go up the steps. There's a platform up there, and we're going to engage 3 targets from the top window. Going up the steps, short order, laying down and shooting should help get my heart rate up, make things a little bit more difficult to get on target and work through. I've got multiple targets at multiple ranges, so I'll have to be adjusting my dope as I go. When I'm done with that, I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to go over there. There'll be a camera tripod set up. I'm going to have one target as close as 50 yards, and then that way I have to transition really quickly and move to another target that's further out there, kind of an unknown distance, so I'll have to use the camera tripod, much less stable shooting position than I have up there. So it's going to force me to work through, being less stable, taking the shots at multiple distances. After that, I'm going to go ahead, as in an urban environment, changing directions with what you're doing with your weapon system. I'm going to come over here to the doorway. I'm going to have a target outside. I'm going to have to properly pie the door, boom, engage the target, and then come on over here to the window. And once we get to the window, I'll have to go ahead and take a knee and kind of pie through the window, boom, take a shot at another target that's right out here. After that, I'm going to get up and transition outside to the berm. It's a target that's kind of set up in a situation where it'd probably be better for me to change shooting soldiers or shoot in an extremely awkward situation at the furthest target we have on the range.
So you're forcing yourself into awkward positions.
Absolutely.
But you know what's interesting? You see more and more pictures and talk to guys overseas having to do exactly that in an urban environment. I've seen pictures of guys having to stand on somebody's back, a tripod set up, improvised shooting rests and whatnot. It's not uncommon at all.
And that's one of the benefits to setting up stress courses for guys. You can force them into those positions and do it on the clock and force them to adhere to proper tactics.
Because remember, going out on a flat range and shooting prone, that's the easiest type of shooting. It's taking this gun and gear and getting in awkward shooting positions in the real world and making it happen. Cool, I'm looking forward to it, dude. Should be pretty cool.
Let's do it.
Hey, thanks for watching the Vickers Tactical YouTube channel. To subscribe, click here. And to watch some of my favorite videos, click here. Have a good one. LAV out.